I don't know why I have cats. Hello, I'm Chris Aponte, and this is an unboxing and authentication guide for the Air Jordan 4 X Union Guava Ice. At the time of filming, this pair is anywhere between 21 and 23 months old. Based on the production date ranges on the inside tags of the shoe, this dead stock pair is a size 11 men's US. Please understand that quality control deviations can and will occur on retail and do not necessarily discredit their authenticity. Some features can be size dependent, so please consider this guide a solid example but not a solid absolute. Here's the co-branded box. Please notice the very good quality fidelity in the coloration on the top print here. I have an example of what a replica box typically will look like. All the edges have less fidelity. All of the details are a little bit blurred. There's not a lot of color compared to the authentic, and I think that's a great legit checking guide. The US release will have a suggested retail tab on the box label with the $250 price point in USD. Canadian releases should have something similar, and the rest of the world really doesn't have suggested retail. The style code is DC9533-800, and the official colors are Guava Ice, Light Fusion Red. The metric box dimensions are 36 by 26 by 12.5. A side note, the closest replica that I was ever to find to this shoe did not have the right box size. A dead stock pair should have glossy tissue paper with a photo print over another layer of off-white glossy tissue paper over the shoes. There should be a YCM sticker on the inside of the box. This pair has the extra lace bag neatly attached to the right shoe on the top lateral lace crown. The co-branded square hang tag is hung on the lateral side of the left shoe with a pull chain. Now, a great tell for replicas on this hang tag is a little plastic nub between his arm and his hip. And a dead stock pair should be factory laced all the way up to the top lace crown. The inside of the Air unit should appear shades of orange under UV light. Glue near the midsole joint is normal, and a word on UV light testing. UV light testing can be a great authentication tool, but it should not be your be-all end-all. Many replicas will pass a UV light test, and if you rely solely on a UV test, that's a great way to get burned on a replica. The upper consists of a low nap suede, TPU, and mesh materials. The mesh pattern behind the quarter panel netting should be running horizontal against the pattern of the netting. There should be prominent stitching on the bottom of the lower lace crowns. The heel cup is typically about a finger width from the top of the midsole. The typeface and font weight on the UNLA tag on the quarter panel is something that replicas have not yet mastered. The cardboard insert on this pair says molded sock liner on the underside, and the insoles are polyurethane with arch support. There is a registered trademark on the underside of the polyurethane insole. It is mirrored, and it should be embossed, not debossed, like the rest of the typeface. They have a dark blue cotton top with screen printed co-branding on the heel, and the edge fidelity is average. The size tag factory code on the top right is LNM, and the security code over Made in China is different on both shoes. And the footbeds do have nylon strobels with one visible guide hole and a good amount of white double stitching. Printing on the strobel is normal. Now, if you thought this authentication guide was helpful, please give a like and subscribe and ring that notification bell for all future authentication guides. And remember, real sneakerheads show love.